Howdy.
Yo.
Hey, what's going on? Move this closer.
It's Cool Ranch Corner episode 61. We got Zeusy. Do you go by Zeusy now or Zeusy AF still?
You can just call me Zeusy. You
Zeusy?
can call
All
me
right, cool.
Zeus, really.
Zeus.
Ah,
Anyways,
Zeusy.
we,
Go
we,
ahead. Go ahead.
we go pretty far back. Um,
Yeah, bro.
I don't stream anymore, so that's kind of why I fell out of touch with a lot of
Yeah.
streamer friends, but
Mhm.
it's cool that you're here so we can like catch up.
Yeah, I've been doing my own thing a lot too recently, so I haven't been like in touch with a lot of people either. I kind of just been like getting on, talking to chat, and like so I get that. I get that for sure. The falling out thing, 1,000%. So
It seemed like you, Ben Jammins, and Jordy were kind of like a trio for a little while. You guys were
oh
doing
yeah,
stuff.
they're some of my closest friends. I love those dudes. They're my dogs. I love those dudes so much, man. I don't know. We just have like a good dynamic, you know. Like
Yeah, for sure.
Ben is a wild card. Jordy is more serious, and I'm like stupid. So I'm like, a good trio, a good trio, a real good trio.
Anyways, we like to start the episode off by kind of just updating like anything interesting that happened this week. I can go first. Zeusy, if you don't have anything you like want to share, that's fine too. It's totally up to you. So I am continuing to work on my feature film. I don't know if you knew that,
Mm.
Zeusy. Um, I have been running every day to prep for it because there's a lot of exercise involved in this film. Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Thank you.
Working on the shot list has been really fun because like I get to basically plan how we're gonna like shoot the whole thing. Like, oh, this character feels uneasy at this time, so we're gonna go handheld, so it gives like an uneasy feeling, stuff like that. Pollo Loco's at 95,000 views. Have you seen it, Zeusy?
I was just about to say. I was just about to mention Pollo Loco. I think I watched it when it first dropped like back when it first came out. It's pretty cool that you're getting into this, bro. Like finding your own route and like what you want to do. I love that for you, man. That's so cool.
Thanks,
I
man.
feel like I'm still like partially in limbo when it comes to that, but I'm gonna find it. I'm on the way. It's almost there. It's close, man.
Yeah, everybody's got their own like passion. I feel like some
Yeah.
people just take longer to like really tap into it, I guess. But it seems like you got something going with your streaming, man. Every time I hop in there, it's a vibe. So
Yeah, I'm trying my best. I threw a lot of stuff at the wall and see what stuck, and I'm like trying to stick with the things that stuck. You know what I mean? And I'm enjoying it. So I feel like I'm in a good way. I'm in a good path. I'm in a good path.
it's good,
I feel
man.
like I'm doing well.
What matters the most. I we had a goal of 90K where Theo and I were gonna go to Hooters, so we did that. That was fun.
I love
Um,
him, bro.
and then at 100K, I'm gonna release the screenplay. So I've been looking into how to do that. There's like some websites and stuff, but it seems way too complicated. I think I'm just gonna drop the script as like a Google Drive thing that people can just click and access.
So easy.
So
Okay, yeah, I don't know
yeah,
anything about screenplays or anything, bro. Like nothing at all.
yeah. I've sold one screenplay, so I can say that I've actually like
You're
gotten
earning.
serious about it. But yeah, it might not be much, but I mean, I guess I'm a successful screenwriter to an
I respect
extent.
that. That's
But
fire. That's fire. I love that.
so now we're gonna be going to like 25K increments for the goals, and at 125, planning on taking the family bowling. So that'll be a fun vlog
That's
to
gonna be a good
do.
time.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it for me. I'm just grinding still with the filmmaking stuff. What's going on with you, Chris?
So I had my first week on third shift, and I'm officially a zombie. Like it's weird, man. Like it's a shorter shift, but I get like no sunlight. Like
Yeah.
it's it's
Gotta take
nice though.
vitamin D.
Yeah, it's nice though because it's like the drive to work is dead. Like there's not traffic, and then when I come home, it's still pretty dead. Like it's the morning, but like it's the part of the morning where people are either like already at the place they're gonna go to, or like they're half asleep. So like they're gonna stay in the right lane, and you can just like speed right past them. And because I'm already
No.
wide awake, yeah, like I do like the drive. It is nice, but I definitely have to get used to that schedule because the sleep schedule is very hard to get used to because you're basically sleeping like in like
Like midday.
yeah, like the brightest part of the afternoon. It's like 4 p.m. that you're
Sucks.
going to bed. So, and that's just because that's how I'm gonna sleep. But that's just it works best for me if I do it that way. But then I went home for Thanksgiving, so I got to see the dogs. I got to see mom and dad. One of the things that I'm very excited to say is that I got a new mouse.
Ooh,
So,
Yeah.
it's basically like the model that I had before, but the newer version.
Mm.
I liked the way that it felt. It's like the M65 RGB
I got the
Elite or
same
whatever.
thing.
But the
You have
middle
the
mouse,
same mouse, Susie?
it's
No. I said hidden. I got the same thing, just a newer version.
I got the glorious Model O, and I'm never going back. it's
well,
glorious.
I don't like the lighter mice. They aren't. I don't know. I like when they have weight to them.
Yeah, I'm
Must have
definitely a
super light. It literally says super light. on the
wireless.
side.
Yeah.
So do you have to charge that thing or what?
Like once a week, the battery lasts forever, bro.
Nice.
Logitech
Ooh.
G Pro Superlight, I think it's called. It's like 0.0001 pound. Like this thing is so light,
Yeah.
bro.
Well, they have.
I'm definitely into like mice.
It's
Like-
so
Mouse.
it's actually mouses. So if you're talking about
Oh,
like mouses.
yeah, if you're talking about a computer, it's mouses. I think it's really stupid, but that's
Actually?
how it is. Yeah, it's
Wait,
actually yeah,
Seriously?
yeah. So
Mouse.
yeah, if it's the animal, it's mice. If it's for computers, it's mouses. It's dumb. I don't know why it's like that, but
I guess it makes sense.
Mouses.
but they actually have mouse pads that will charge wireless mouses.
Hmm.
So
Remember
I
That's
don't
pretty cool.
I don't know.
Like using cancer or something though.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Something
okay,
down the
yeah.
line.
No, but I don't know. I have you noticed any like latency issues or is it fine?
No, it's fine. Fully. Never
Huh.
ever an issue at all, ever.
Because that's why I stuck with wired because I was always worried about like there being a delay. But if you're not seeing any
Yeah.
issues, they have like some technology. That Corsair
Technology's
has.
there now, yeah.
Yeah, like it. I don't know how that works, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's an issue. But the main thing I wanted to bring up with the mouse is that I can finally use the middle mouse button because my old
like-
mouse, that button broke.
Bro, if that shit broke on me, I would have replaced it so long ago. That's
Well,
crazy.
I just like rebound whatever buttons were being
What?
like I just
Why'd you bring a new mouse, bro?
I mean I have one now like water under the bridge.
You
but-
couldn't scroll with it?
No, I could scroll, but I couldn't click the button.
Couldn't
press
click?
it.
That would still drive me nuts.
'Cause-
if I
so-
couldn't click with it.
One of the things that you can
For
do,
gaming.
at least with Chrome, you can if you hover over a tab and then you middle click, then it'll close the tab. And so
I'm just now learning this.
I wanted to try doing that, and then I couldn't because the button was broken.
Holy
I just did that
shit,
just
it does.
now.
Yeah,
It
me
does do
too.
that.
Learn something new every day.
I had no idea. Wow.
Yeah. So I'm happy about that, and I mean the thing is this mouse is lighter than the one I had before, but the
Yeah.
grip is still the same, so I'm fine with it. I'm gonna have to get used to it, but it definitely feels better. So I'm really happy about that.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Got anything you
Nice.
want to share?
Oh yeah, I do. But I used to work at Amazon too, at like the third shift, and that shit sucked. That's all I'll say about that. That shit sucks, bro.
Well-
And my sleep schedule never recovered fully. So
Did they have you do like a normal shift, or was it shorter hours?
it was normal shift. It was 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is with my job, they make it so that so they do 980 where I work, so that means over the course of like a pay period, you'll have 8 days where you work 9 hours, and then you have 1 day where you work 8 hours, right? And so
Okay.
those 9 hour days are grueling, and it's actually
They're
more like
long.
it's 9.5 because you have the lunch, right? So those days take forever. With the third shift, it's 7 hours including the lunch, so you're really only working for 6.5 hours. So like my day is gonna go by so quick now, and I have way more
Okay, yeah.
time. So it's definitely worth it, and I still get paid the same as if I was working a normal shift. It's just that I'm working less hours, and there's no support, so there's not like an engineer there for what I'm doing or whatever. But bottom line, like it's worse for like, you know, if you want to go outside, like you're gonna be sleeping whenever it's like a good time to go outside.
Yeah, that's
But like,
bro, it's so bad.
but I already don't go outside anyways, so it's fine. Like it works for me.
It works.
So
You're fine then. You're chilling.
But yeah, so I think the way that this company does it is really good, but I can't imagine doing a full shift like overnight. That sounds awful.
Yeah, shit it sucks, bro. It was horrible when they worked, bro. My back would be hurting. I'd be throwing boxes and shit for like 4 hours straight, bro. Oh man, my back.
That sounds like legit manual labor.
I'm never doing it. I'm never doing it again.
Did you ever, when you were working over there, did you ever have people who would like straight up steal stuff? Like, did you ever hear about that?
I've heard about it. I got fired, but I did hear about that. Yeah, like people that got the job through like freaking because they were like they just needed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was overnight. So yeah, well, I've seen it a few times. They just take a package and then that person's screwed out of their package for 2 days because they have to wait for another one.
So
that's messed up.
but I had I don't know if I mentioned it on the podcast, but I ordered a CPU one time from Amazon, right? Dude, the box shows up and like the packaging is still intact, but the CPU was just straight up missing.
Oh my god, bro!
That's wild.
Oh my
Someone's
god,
like,
bro!
Yoink!
I building my Bitcoin farm. I need the CPU.
Oh.
But yeah, so
that was
yeah, I was like from Amazon. That's crazy, but it happens.
yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
With me recently, I was in Atlanta for 2 months, or right outside of Atlanta in Kennesaw. I lived there with my friends. They wanted me to move in there to see how it is. Right now, I'm really just home for the holidays until like January, and I'm probably gonna go back down there. It's cool. I got like a whole like company behind me, like editors, creative directors, and all that down there. So it's been cool. I'm not used to it yet because I like the city. I'm from New Jersey, right outside New York City. Down there, it's like freaking country, and I do not like the country. Bro, it's the worst thing ever. I do not want to leave the country. I do not like the country at all.
The
Well,
weather is rough.
Weather is up here or down there?
In Atlanta, isn't it like super humid?
It's it's all right. It's really humid up here, so I'm kind of used to it in Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a little warmer, but up here, I came up here and it's like 25 degrees, and I had shorts on because I wasn't used to it. It's like 60 down there right now. And bro, I got out my car to go where I was going. Oh man, it was the worst. But yeah, I mean everything's pretty much going the same. Working, streaming, trying to like leave my comfort zone and everything. So living a good life, man. I'm happy.
That's good.
Very happy.
I feel like whenever I talk to Chris about like life and goals and stuff like that, I'm how old are you, Zeusy? I'm 28.
27.
27.
Yeah.
And then,
about a year apart.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess having a wife and 2 kids also makes things different, but
I'm nowhere near that, buddy.
yeah.
I'm nowhere near that.
But hearing Chris always talk about like he's just being like a cheap ass and stuff. He's just a single guy who can get away with it, you know?
Yeah. I'm the same way, bro. I don't have to worry about nobody but myself right now, bro.
That's how I was in the military. I would buy a pizza and make that shit last 3 days. Just like,
Oh yeah.
Just goes.
Well, see, so the big deal for me was at my old apartment complex. There's a Domino's that was like not even a mile away, right? But I would get off work and I would order Domino's, and every single time without fail, and usually I'd get off work at like midnight, right? Because I was working second shift at the time.
Yeah.
Without fail, every single time they would fail to deliver it within 30 minutes. So I'd always get a free pizza.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
I thought that stopped happening like in 1999.
So what they'll do is they'll send you an email that says that delivery didn't go how we expected it to. Let's make it up to you. And then you'll get the option of either 60 points, which is a free pizza, or like a certain amount off your next order or something like that. But basically, I get a free pizza every single time, dude.
infinite pizza glitch.
Yeah, dude. And then, but now, freaking my new apartment complex. There's a Domino's that's probably like, I don't know, 3 minutes away, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they don't deliver. So I can't abuse the glitch anymore.
Yeah.
What Domino's doesn't deliver? What the heck?
Well, I don't know if they don't deliver to my location or
They have,
what.
like, a radius or something.
They do have a radius, and it's like, I guess either I'm outside of it or like they just haven't added my address to that yet, because they just recently started letting people deliver stuff here. So
Okay.
I don't know, but yeah, I've been very cheap. So
Hey man, do your thing, bro. Make that money last, buddy. Keep it going.
yeah, I have a quick thing. Is that Don Cheadle?
Dude, you want to know what's crazy? My
Yes.
acting teacher here went to like art school with him or whatever, acting
Oh,
school.
wow.
Really?
Yeah, they were like really, they're still really good friends. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a super like deep layered inside joke of my best friend, and I can explain it, but you guys would be like.
Well, because I used to go into his chat and just say Don Cheadle, or I would use like a text to speech,
Really?
and right, DJ, I would always go into your chat and do that, and
Yeah.
I don't know why it started. I don't know why I started doing that, but
I don't know
no,
either.
Don Cheadle has a special place in my heart because of that. So
Me too, bro.
yeah.
He's the goalie and me and my best friend's FIFA team on our pro club, and has been the goalie for the last 7 years. So there you go. That's
Don Cheadle. So
funny.
I also gotta ask. So do you remember the hop on Fortnite meme that I would always put on Twitter?
Hop on Fortnite, bro. There's been so many Fortnite memes, bro. I saw that actually in the thing, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was trying to think. I'm like, there's been so many Fortnite memes, bro. I don't know if I remember that.
So yeah, like if you go back, like I haven't used my Twitter account in a while.
Called X now, bro. Come on, give it the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's X-Men.
yeah. So I haven't used my X account in a while, and the thing is, like, you can go back on there, and you don't have to scroll down very far, but you'll see there's like 7 instances of me like replying to something you said, and it's just that hop on Fortnite meme where it's just 2 dudes kissing.
Wait.
And you would never acknowledge it. You would never acknowledge it.
Oh my, bro, I do remember that. Oh my gosh, bro, I do remember that vividly, bro. Oh my god, your profile picture was like blue, right?
Yeah, it was.
back in the day.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a Dorito bag that was blue, but it was like
Yes,
drawn.
bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Hop on
that's actually
Fortnite.
crazy. I forgot about that. What the hell?
What's the thing? Because you would never acknowledge it. And I'm like, he must think I'm so weird, dude. Like, he's
No,
just
it's definitely not that. It's definitely not that. I probably just didn't even think of it. Like, think none of it. I just said, oh, okay.
You're like, all right. But
That's funny, bro.
yeah, because I've always wondered, because I'd always spammed that at you, and I was just like, man, like.
Wow, that's funny. You just hit like a memory deep in my brain that I didn't even know existed, bro.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I'm gonna put a link to that in the when I actually upload this, because I want people to see it. It's so dumb. It's literally just 2 dudes kissing.
So funny,
it's
I know exactly, bro. Oh my god, that's stupid meme. Oh my god. That's funny, bro. I'm glad you mentioned that.
yeah. Oh, so are you only streaming on Twitch, or are you multi-streaming? What are you doing?
I'll stream on Twitch. I don't do anything else right now. TikTok I used to do, but I get banned all the time, so I just said F TikTok.
Dude, I would get banned for saying like lick my balls while I was like doing GTA RP. They would ban you for like just saying the most mundane stuff. Like I that's what I think is so crazy.
I can't say what I want in the comments on TikTok anymore. Like if I say anything that could be considered like rude, and my shit gets immediately reported, and if it happens like 5 times, you lose the ability to comment for like 24 hours or something like that.
Yeah, bro. It's so stupid.
So, but people will say all kinds of fucked up stuff to me, and nothing happens.
And nothing happens to them, bro. It's so dumb. It makes no sense. I've gotten that warning like 3 times where I can't comment.
Dang.
And I'm like, bro.
Yeah. Like the way that creators are treated on TikTok is like the lowest of the low out of all the platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah. I posted on TikTok probably like 3 times in the last month.
People tell me I fell off all the time, and I'm like, it's the whole platform fell off, man. Like
Yeah,
it's just
bro.
it's a literal shit show, the whole thing. You remember the old days, Zeusy, where you could literally like you could literally post a 5-second video of you just going, "What's up?" Like whatever, you know what I mean? And like that shit would get like 1 million.
Yes, bro, man. Oh my god, good old days, bro. Back in like 2019, 2020.
Yeah.
Now they're just trying to hawk Timu shit all the time and stuff.
Bro, it's just like it's a sales. It's like literally like a store. The TikTok is, I scroll, I get a TikTok shop video like once every 3 videos, bro.
I heard they got a deal with Amazon that's supposed to go into effect on like next year.
Oh,
so
wow.
I don't think TikTok's getting banned. People
I was gonna
like
say.
like I've you hear all kinds of rumors and stuff like that, but I think now that freaking Donnie Boy's gonna be president again, and then the thing
Yeah.
with Amazon, I just don't think it's. I don't know if that means that like TikTok will, because that shit's really unregulated. I'm pretty sure like they're violating laws by letting anybody sell shit like that and like get a
Yeah.
It's like
commission.
real stuff too sometimes
Yeah.
too. Like it makes no. I don't get it.
Well, because if somebody's selling a product and like I don't know, like something goes wrong, like who's held liable? Is it just the people selling it, or is it the creator who's also like getting a commission and selling it? Like
I don't know, bro.
I don't know, man.
I never tried it. I've never attempted it.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
mean,
if I
I've
want to.
it seems like if you're a dedicated person that just sells stuff and you know how to do it, you can make crazy money. But
Actually,
for some, yeah, but for like I know people who make like 18K a month just selling shit, but that's all they do, man.
Oh,
Like,
is it like
they-
the drop shippers or what?
No, they just make video. Like I see this guy all the time that he'll use a really nice camera and he'll be selling these like smack. By the way, they're great. Smack and sunflower seeds are the best sunflower seeds I've
good.
ever had. Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, they're great, man. But he'll always start off and he's got it like up to the camera and he's like, I've never seen so much blah 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 seasoning on a sunflower seed in my entire life. And I look and bro's sold like 1,000 bags of sunflower
Oh,
seeds or 1,000
Jesus.
boxes, and he's making like 250 a thing, so $2,500 from that one video, and he's posting
he
every
does.
day, you know.
He freaking. I know that guy. He mispronounces certain words too to get people to
Yeah.
comment. He'll
Yeah,
be like,
God.
sometimes too.
it's like Parmesan instead of Parmesan.
Yeah.
And people will be like Parmesan, and
Mhm.
he gets more traffic because of it. I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
That's one of the tricks I've used before, where I'll like purposely like mispronounce something from Naruto because there's a Naruto flavor or something. Everybody's
Yeah.
just roasting me.
Well, that was the whole the thing behind there are no boys' names that start with A and end with N. That one video that I replied to, and that video. So yeah, I had stitched a video of a dude saying that, and my video did just as well as his because people were commenting about the thing that I was stitching. So it wasn't that what I was doing did well. It was that guy was baiting people so well. So yeah, and
that's
it,
literally my name.
I know,
That's
like yeah, or like Aaron, for example, that also works, right? And that's the thing. People were commenting that, being like, no, there are literally tons of names that exist that are like that, but
Mhm.
the guy knew that he was just trying to get views, but that's all that guy would post is stuff like that where he was just baiting, and
And he gets views.
he gets views. Yeah, it's insane, but I can't
It's so
imagine doing
stupid.
that. Yeah, that's why. That's why I stopped, because it's like
Ah.
you put no effort into TikTok and it does well, but you actually try to make something that's worth watching and nobody watches it. Yep.
Those first 3 seconds are so crucial, and I feel like that's one of the things I could get better at. It's my first 3 seconds. But I see people who have like the worst intro and they still do super well.
He
It
gets
just
views.
I
don't know
I
it.
gave up trying to figure it out anymore.
I don't
It's
understand
complete-
algorithm anymore.
I don't
Completely.
think there's any real logic to it anymore, man. YouTube Shorts, it seems like the more outrageous, the better it does. Like that's
Yeah.
a straightforward way to go. Instagram, they're all about comments on there. Like if you get a lot of comments, the video will blow up. Like I literally posted the same video twice, and the one that got more comments got like 1 million views. The one that got less comments, it like bottomed out at like 20K or something.
You got a
So,
million views on an Instagram video?
I have several. I have one that has like I think 5 million. But the
Jeez.
thing is, like Instagram does not pay anymore. They literally
Yeah.
stopped paying like a year ago.
Why did he stop doing that?
Yeah. That
I've gotten
sucks,
paid one
dude.
time from Instagram. I got like $100 one time, and then I stopped posting.
Yeah, I made like 5 grand back when they were paying, and then
Wow.
I mean over the course of like 6 months when I finally started posting on there, and then they took that shit away.
Yeah.
It was right around the time that they said that TikTok was gonna get banned. Like it was like Zuckerberg was like, well, we're not putting money into that anymore.
Yeah, they lost
Like-
their incentive.
Yeah, Instagram Reels is it's one of those things that if you're just trying to get views, you definitely should be posting on there. But as far as making money, I mean, unless you build up a really large following, I just passed 200K on there, so
Nice.
I mean, I hear when you hit 1 million on Instagram, you'll start getting like people like, hey, post a picture with this, whatever description they have, and they'll pay you $1,000 for that. So trying to get
Oh,
there,
wow.
that'd be nice.
Maybe I'll start posting on there.
Yeah, I mean the reach is good.
I like slowly started like going away from short form, which I shouldn't, but I have
Yeah,
to like figure out my niche.
yeah, I definitely think long form is dying.
Yeah, I
Like
agree, bro. Like
sad.
actually, which kind of sucks because like, bro, like that's the main like that's like the main bread and butter at that. Like it was what it used to be the main bread and butter. Like if you're a YouTuber and you're getting 500K a video and you post 4 times a week, bro, you're doing great, like amazing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And now
yeah,
it's like people would have a 6 second attention span because of freaking TikTok and Vine that started it, and it's like,
yeah. I mean the only upside that I see is like a filmmaker is that if social media becomes more short form vertical content and that's like all people watch on there, then whenever I release a film that just feels more special and cinematic. You know, it's so
yeah,
different than that. I think
especially if
that's
you
why
work hard
Pollo
on it.
Loco is doing as well as it is. You know,
I love that for you. That's fire. Congratulations on that. That's
thanks.
elite. No problem, man.
Yeah,
Of course.
I would love to hear your thoughts on the film too. If
Uh, I probably have to rewatch it, bro, because I watched it like when did it come out? 2 years ago, something like that.
yeah, I mean it came out at a couple festivals where you could just like watch it, and now that it's on like YouTube and like its best quality and stuff, it's been interesting to see like
Okay.
all the reviews and stuff. But I thought you meant like you watched it more recently than that. My bad.
No. I'd have to rewatch it for sure. 1,000%.
It's
Just
all good.
as a refresher.
I guess we should do the ad break real quick. Support us on
G Fuel.
Patreon. Yeah, G Fuel. Gotta use G Fuel code Danny D. Actually, until the 3rd, they're doing their biggest BOGO ever. They have like over 100 items, buy one get one free. And they are doing giveaways every time they hit a milestone. The next milestone 75K. Holy shit, that was so loud when I clicked on it. Last time I checked, it was at 58K. Let me see if it's updated. Yeah, they've sold just over 58K tubs, and the next goal is 75K. I think for 50K they're giving away like phase Nikes or something, so that's cool.
That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, they restocked a bunch of flavors, man. Like a bunch. So now's the best time to get G Fuel, and then once that's over, code Danny D, get that 20 to 30% off. You can also use code Danny D to get 10% off Fit Butters. They're also doing a pretty crazy Black Friday sale. So get you some Fit Butters. And yeah, again with the Patreon, we do our gaming session every Saturday. We were playing some Call of Duty this morning. That was fun. And we're gonna get into our Patreon questions after our next topic, but you can also ask questions through Patreon as well. I saw somebody ask a question on YouTube the other day, and I literally was like, "Gotta join the Patreon. You can ask your questions there." Because it's only $1 to join. And then yeah, and we have one giveaway that I did for Thanksgiving. So a free G Fuel Tub code is going to Pabu. Congratulations, Pabu. I'll be reaching out just to give you your code on Discord. Yeah, support us those ways. And our next topic, I wanted to ask Zeusy, since he's like the only one out of the three of us that still streams. Just wanted to talk about like the current state of streaming, and I did have one specific question about it because I see a lot of people listening to copyrighted music now. So is there like a way to get around that now?
I'm gonna be honest with you, me. I just kind of listen to it. I hope I don't get caught.
Do you have it so like your VODs, like
No.
they don't?
Well,
Yeah, I hear that's one way. Like as long as you don't have your VODs stay up, like it doesn't really create issues for you.
but
But
so this is on Twitch specifically, right? So I think Twitch
Yeah.
actually like the VODs will automatically have if there's copyrighted audio, it'll mute it. They've done that for a while.
yeah, but it's like YouTube, you can't like if
Yeah.
you play
No.
something like after 6 seconds, they'll literally like pause your stream.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah. No, on Twitch, I play whatever. I don't care if I get caught. I just hope I don't get caught, and hope for the best. But they do mute the VOD. If you play it for too long, they'll just mute. Not the
Yeah.
whole VOD, just that
But
section
just
where the
that
music is.
section, yeah.
They have like
I-
AI to mute it.
I heard for YouTube, there's a way to get around it by having like only the live stream can hear it, but it doesn't get recorded for the
Oh,
VOD
yeah.
somehow. It's like a setting in OBS that you can
Yeah.
do, but I
Yeah.
Like second channel in OBS.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, you hear it while you stream, but the recording, like the actual recording of the VOD, doesn't have it.
Yeah,
which is cool. I'm lazy though, so I don't do
you
that.
just don't sing along to any music though, because when the VOD goes up, you're just gonna look like a schizo. I've seen clips of that before.
Singing for to nothing.
Yeah. But yeah, no. That's the thing. So with the DMCA stuff, they generally don't really enforce that unless it's like something that's live. So like if you're watching like a live concert or like a UFC event or something like that, and you're like actively streaming that, then Twitch usually sends a notification saying like, hey, like you just received a strike. This happened to XQC like while he was live before, and I think it's like 3 and then you're done. Like they
you get banned for permanently.
Yeah.
Chat, did I just get DMCA? I just got DMCA, bro. Shit, chat.
But
what do I do, chat?
Cause so, Deej, what kind of music were you listening? You were listening to like royalty free like synthwave when you were streaming.
That's what I did when I streamed. I had a playlist that was like all copyright free, and I got sick listening to that shit.
Yeah,
for sure, man. It's the same stuff, and it's mostly instrumentals, you know, because any ones with like lyrics are cringe.
Yeah,
they're terrible. They're terrible. Oh, the lyric ones. Oh man. Yeah, this is not Minecraft music. I just have my Minecraft music. Like I have like 40 Minecraft songs that just play and repeat because they're not copyrighted.
Yeah, well, the Minecraft music is probably one of the best ways to go because it's like everybody recognizes it and it is good stuff.
And RuneScape music too.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Yeah, I think video game music's a good way to go, but
Those are my go-tos.
Yeah, it's just not Nintendo stuff. They'll come after you.
Yeah,
they'll seize your house.
Fuck around.
They'll take your house, buddy. If you fucking play the music on stream, bro, they'll come seize your every asset you have.
Take your grandma's house away.
Yeah, bro, they're taking everything. You play one song for 1 minute and you're done.
That's like
Pretty
that.
nuts.
What was it? Did you guys hear about that guy? I guess he tried to like sue Disney or something like that. And they're like, no, actually, you can't because you signed up for Disney Plus, and in that contract it said that you couldn't sue us.
Well, yeah, it was something about like somebody's
something
like
totally unrelated to streaming.
Somebody's spouse like died at Disney World. Yeah, and he the guy tried to, or he's either like the husband or the wife tried to sue, and then they were like, yeah, you signed a no arbitration clause or something like that when you signed up for Disney Plus.
Yeah. The judge is like, well, that checks out.
No way. Oh my gosh, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Disney's wild too, because I'm still trying to figure out whether I'm going to have to change my production company name because they said that DD23 is too close to their D23 Expo name, even though it's a completely different thing. Like a production company and like a live event are completely different things. They're still like they keep sending it back like conflict or whatever. So I'm either gonna change it to like. I thought about like TMF, so it's like that my favorite productions, you know?
That's my favorite.
Like a cookie or something. I could do that, or I don't know. Bro, I haven't decided yet. I gotta talk to a trademark lawyer.
On that specific video, when he was eating the cookies and he said that, like the very first one, I commented. I said, not everything can be a favorite, little man, with like an angry emoji. I still get likes on that comment to this day, bro. I still get likes on that comment to this day.
I mean, dude, I literally watch like random videos of people. People will tag me in random videos of people trying crumble cookie, and then somebody will say like, one, you know, it'll be like a group of people in a car, and somebody will be like, "That's my favorite," and everybody tags me to this day.
Theo, I love Theo, man. That's the goat, man.
Yeah, I actually the film that I'm writing, I wrote a cameo for him.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool, bro.
It's kind of a big brain cameo too. It's just like one line, and I think people will be like over the moon about it. So not gonna say anything else.
I feel like I watched them grow up. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Quite literally.
I mean, the baby, she's 8 months next month.
8 months. Oh my god! What? Why is time going by?
She's
so
already
fast?
like standing up. She falls down, but she's like standing up on her own. It's crazy.
Yeah, I have a 1-year-old niece, and a 2-year-old niece. Just walking around the house yelling and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
yelling.
Theo came into my life when he had just turned 2, so from where she is to like 2 is completely uncharted territory for me. I have no idea what to expect. She's teething right now. That sucks.
Oh.
She's like, yeah. I didn't know they get like a fever and stuff when that happens.
I didn't know either. What the heck?
Oh well,
Yeah.
yeah, because I think it's like
Teething fever?
well,
Hay fever? Is that what
no,
you
I
said?
said teething fever.
I said
Oh,
teething
teething.
fever.
Hay fever. I
We
think
can
it's
tell it's bothering her because she like touches her ear, and that's where like your jaw, you know.
Yeah.
So
I think it's to probably like to combat like infections because that's the whole point of fevers, right? Is to like kill
Oh,
bacteria and stuff.
Your body gets hot, so the bacteria can't survive. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Wow.
yeah.
So
Wow, that makes sense.
yeah, I think that checks out, right? I'm not a doctor. I'm probably just
You nerd.
wrong.
She knows how to clap now too. She
Oh, that's
claps.
cute. That's cute.
Yeah, she's getting better at it every day, man. It's crazy.
happy
But
for you,
anyways,
man.
back to the thanks, man. Back to the current state of streaming. So, how do you feel as I would say successful streamer in today's world of streaming?
I enjoy it. It's kind of funny now because like you like almost have to like clip farm to
Yeah.
to get views. Like I'll say something so off the wall just for a clip, like, and I've always done that, but like now I just like now I realize that I do it. You know what I mean? I feel like now like nowadays to grow you have to like you have to clip farm, but clip farming is a big thing, and like getting that clip out there will get you views. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like the meme culture on like TikTok and all that. You know what I mean? Like you have to be in touch with like current memes and shit like that to be a successful streamer nowadays, which is kind of nuts.
Yeah,
Which
it's
is kinda
definitely a
crazy.
lot to keep up with. I mean, I peaked at around 800 average viewers, and
I remember those days.
I could not keep up with it, man. It was like
Yeah.
I because I had a wife and kid, I was very on the fence about hiring like a team to like help me put out stuff. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay, I either gotta like double down on this and do that, or now is the time that I have to pivot and start getting into the filmmaking stuff, because if I don't, like, I don't know how long this
limbo.
social media thing's gonna last, you know? So,
Yeah.
but I mean, I'm still making content, still post 5 videos a day.
5 a
And,
day still.
Yeah, but more of them are like reposts now. Like it's usually like 2 or 3 of them are like a throwback, because I have 4.5 years of content that I can pull from. So
Oh yeah. Damn, bro, 5 a day. I've posted.
I have like 10,000 videos like
Bro,
that I
I
can
post
pull
4 times a
from.
month on TikTok. 4 or 5 times a month, buddy. That's what I should be getting from me on TikTok.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
post on TikTok anymore, bro, at all. I post on Shorts now, mainly if I do post.
Well, yeah, that's fair. At least like YouTube Shorts actually pays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like $55 per million views. That's
Yeah.
like
Something like that. It's kind of
Not bad.
solid. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not horrible.
Well,
you know?
so how much does TikTok actually pay per million views now?
Bro,
it fluctuates. I've noticed that the more viral the video goes, like the CPM goes down. It's usually somewhere between like 60 cents to $1, but I usually see somewhere around like 85 cents per
Per-
1,000 views.
Oh, per thousand. Okay.
But they do this weird thing where it's like if your video builds momentum, they like boost it by like pushing the video for you to get more traction, and those boosted videos don't count.
they don't get views. I mean, they don't
Yeah.
get money. They don't get money.
So like it'll be like, oh, my TikTok got 1 million views, but it's like, sorry, you're only getting paid for half of those.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
So it's
annoying.
frustrating.
Bro, I used to get $1,000 per million on TikTok when it was like
Jesus.
before I got
remember.
saturated. Oh man, I used to post, and I was posting a lot, bro. There has been days where I've gotten like 8 million views and like fucking 4 different videos, and bro, it was so it was like a money glitch, bro. But now
Christmas
it's like
time 2020, I got my first like check from TikTok that was I went from making like, I think the month before that it was like, oh, here's $480, and then all of a sudden it was like $5,000, and I remember telling mom, Chris, I
Mhm.
was like, I think this is like a serious career that I could do. Like I could actually like support my family while
Yeah.
I pursue filmmaking, and then I started acting and doing all that stuff on the side. So
I got into it too late, and then I kept getting
it's not
banned.
saturated.
that really that was really frustrating for me to watch like my audience like go after Chris's accounts.
Yeah.
'Cause they were like, no, like they're just, it was like the trolls who couldn't get me banned were banning you because they
So
could.
stupid, bro. That's so
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah.
Like, what do you gain from that?
Nothing. They
nothing
just
from
they
that.
just like, I mean, it was happening to all all the family members except like mom because she just posted like wholesome stuff.
Well, yeah, and so the other thing is it would be one thing if TikTok actually had good support, but they don't. Like
Horrible.
dude, I submitted
Can't even
my
get a hold of a real person. I saw Jordy. Jordy used to have a contact, and he's like, "Yo, my contact doesn't exist anymore. Does anybody have somebody I could talk to?"
dude, the contact got sent to the gulag, bro.
Yeah.
But I remember like
I've never got that.
I sent my ID in like probably 4 or 5 times. And eventually I was like, you guys have my ID. You guys have it in the system. I've also been verified. You guys know that I'm over 18. And I was getting banned because people were saying that I was under 13. And I'm like 20 at the time. And I'm like, are you serious, man? And so I finally was like, unban my account and stop banning it because you guys have my ID. You guys have seen it so many times now. Like, you guys should recognize me at this point. Yeah, I was like, really, man? And eventually they just like stopped responding, and I was like, all right. And then my account got banned, and I've never been able to unban it since.
Yeah, I got lucky that I grew to a size that when that whole reporting system came out and stuff like that, like as long as I didn't like do something that would really rattle people, I didn't really have any issues. Like I said, the comments is like a thing to this day where I'm like, I can't even like somebody says like fuck your mom or something like that. I can't be like, you too, buddy. That'll get taken down.
You're done.
I can't say anything. I can't. I literally just have to. Sometimes I'll just put like a kissing emoji because like there's nothing else I can do. You know?
Take it on the chin.
Yeah, an eggplant.
Literally. Bro, you fucking suck, eggplant emoji. What is this guy talking about? Is he schizo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. But yeah, I'm happy in this with the current space streaming because I feel like if you are funny with like the amount of people that do clip and stuff, there's a high chance of you going viral. Just not even you doing anything, just like other people clipping it and they're like, you know.
Yeah, so, I think because you do mostly just chatting now, right?
I do a lot of reactions, a lot of stuff on my Discord. Like yesterday, I reacted to my viewers like Thanksgiving plates and stuff like that. Like I do a lot of community-driven stuff, and that's where I want to go. I want to eventually start like hosting game shows for like streamers and like.
Oh, nice!
That'd be sick.
Stuff. That's where I want to go eventually, and I could maybe do like a big one, like you know, like big in real life event. I don't know. That's where I'm trying to head towards. So in December, I haven't told anybody this yet, but in December, the first 12 days, I'm gonna host 3 different game shows, one every 3 days, and then in the 4th day, the winner of all 3 of the game shows, the first 3 are gonna go against each other for like the final. Like,
dang,
that's cool.
Yeah, so I'm trying to go into that slowly but surely. So we'll see where it goes, man. I just gotta leave my comfort zone.
Well, I saw Twitch they were having like their own kind of like ad apocalypse. Is that?
Oh yeah, it didn't affect me. I don't run ads ever.
Really? Okay. No, that's good. I saw that people who make most of their money from ads, like they don't really like push subs. They were like, "Yo, last month I made like $4,000 in ad revenue because I streamed 12 hours a day every day." And today I just looked and I've only made $800. Like, what the fuck, you know? Like,
yeah,
it's like that shit
wow.
That's kind of nuts. I don't know why they did that. They did that because of Asmongold.
Some anti-Semitic thing.
Oh wow, really?
Asmongold said something about like freaking Muslim people or something like that. It was like really. Like,
oh, because of all the Palestine stuff, or
yeah, he literally called like a certain race inferior, and people were pulling their.
Well, and then there was some other streamer. God, what was her name? It was some
US military girl. Like she said something about the military or something like that.
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So then that happened.
She said they all deserve PTSD, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
A corn star or something.
I don't think she was. No, because she was like was she Muslim? I think it's what
I know. There was Mia Khalifa. I thought it was Mia Khalifa.
No.
She is that way though. She's also that way. But no, she's like a smaller streamer. But when she said that, she said all ex-military people deserve PTSD.
Yeah, I don't remember what her name was.
All ex-military people deserve PTSD. Go check out my OnlyFans.
Yeah, like bro, it's just weird. Like why say that, bro?
Rage baiting.
It doesn't make sense, bro. And then after that, so many advertisers they pulled their money out of Twitch.
It was Frogan. Yeah.
I'm
pretty sure I saw other people were like, yeah, I agree with that too.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, come on, OnlyFans.
Well, yeah,
there were a bunch of yes people in the inner chat.
Yeah,
yes people.
Yeah, and so it's like two sides of the same coin where it's like neither of them should have been saying stuff like that. But I don't know. Twitch has had so many issues with just like not moderating properly. Like
yeah.
it's been
Offensive stuff.
Yeah, I feel like it was bound to happen at some point, but it sucks that because with YouTube they had like 2 ad apocalypses, and both of them were related to like they weren't regulating like kids videos and how people could like comment
Oh, whatever.
suspicious stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
and so that made more sense, but I think one of them was because there would be like weird conspiracy stuff or like like
well, one of
stuff
them was
about Sandy Hook and stuff, and people are like Pepsi's like,
Oh.
yo, why do we have a Pepsi ad running on this? Stuff like that.
Wasn't one of them because of the PewDiePie thing?
No, I don't think. No, I don't
Incident?
think that directly did anything. To YouTube.
I don't know because I mean PewDiePie was like the biggest creator on the platform at the time, and then they were saying he was being like a Nazi or whatever.
Oh, I remember that.
There's so much stuff with him, man. It's crazy
Yeah.
that he like survived all that.
Yeah, I
Living
know.
life right now in Japan, living a
Yeah.
nice, rich, easy life, bro.
Yeah.
Chilling,
Bro
with
just
baby,
got
enjoy.
another G Fuel flavor. He's got
Yeah,
like
He
chilling,
did?
bro.
G Fuel.
What?
They gave him gummy sharks. Now it's called like Bro Fist Blast or something.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
chilling. He's
That
chilling,
flavor's
bro.
amazing, by the way.
I love
Gummy
gummy
sharks?
sharks. Gummy sharks are so
It's
good,
so
bro.
good, man.
I've only had where are my G Fuel? I have a couple G Fuel subs somewhere in here too, actually.
I'll have
I
to
have the
send you
Naruto
some.
one. Oh, that'll be fire, bro. I would love that. But I have the Naruto one, PewDiePie one actually, and
PewDiePie's good.
Phase Chug Rug.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have those three. I don't know where they are. They're somewhere. My mom moved them.
So before we move on, I have one last question about streaming. So,
Yes.
Zeusy, if Kick came along and was like, "Hey, we want you to come to our platform," what's the lowest amount that they would have to pay you to
Me?
go?
like 250K.
That's the lowest. Wow. I mean, I guess that's fair because then if
I would
Kick
take that.
tanks, yeah, I
Because it's like
definitely
a-
would.
Yeah, I mean, I've been telling my wife like if there was any kind of opportunity there, kind of offer me like 50K or more, I would take it because I can immediately invest that in a film. Like,
Yeah, because for me, Twitch is my main income. So like, if I go to Kick, I'm gonna lose viewers. I'm gonna tank viewers.
So you could
Oh,
you
100%,
could do
yeah.
what XQC does though, where he'll stream on both platforms. So he'll start on Twitch and then he will switch over to Kick, and he will tell people, "Hey guys, I'm going over to Kick right now." Although I think
it's so annoying to
look,
have to do though.
yeah,
He has a special contract though because he's so big. Most of the people
Yeah.
like my ex girlfriend, she was one of the people that got signed to the Kick, like the whatever it's called, the Kick. Like the small people going over and Kick. They got signed.
yeah.
Yeah,
She's one of the first people to get signed to Kick, and her contract, she can't stream on Twitch a lot, or else they're gonna be like, yo,
Wow.
So like, I feel like it's different for like XQC and Nick Merckx and all them.
Did you guys see that? The doc. That piece. of
It's
shit,
on Rumble now.
He got equity
He's on
in
Rumble?
Rumble, bro. He got equity because they can't offer him real
Bro,
money. They don't
he's-
have any, man.
Bro, he's such a loser, bro. Bro,
Yeah, I wonder what his viewership's gonna be like over there. There's no way it's
Like five-
it's gonna be
Five
bad.
guys. That's it. Yeah.
5K. Like I mean, when he
I
came back
doubt
on-
it.
He thinks that he's smarter than everybody, bro, and it doesn't make sense to me. Like that thing he posted, chest,
Yeah.
chess, not
yeah,
checkers.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
playing,
'cause, like,
you're playing checkers too, buddy.
They made
Yeah,
a.
like, is that a kid you're playing against?
Yeah, they like made a picture where it was the other side of the table and it was a kid playing chess. Yeah.
they're like, yeah, because they don't understand chess.
He's so he thinks he's so smart. I don't understand it, bro. That makes
Yeah.
sense
I
to
don't
me.
I don't know why he didn't just take that opportunity to just disappear. Like that.
He's
He has
so
money.
rich.
He
yeah.
definitely
has
has the money. I
has
don't
the
know,
money, bro.
man. He lost all his sponsorships, and that was definitely like half his income.
Yeah.
Disappear and invest in something, bro. Find a new route.
I mean, I don't know why some of these like maybe they're just not into that, but like you look at somebody like PewDiePie. I mean, Mr. Beast did his reality show, but dude, if you make a movie and just cast big names, that have cameos and stuff, that shit is like almost guaranteed to make like
It's gonna-
twice as much.
It's gonna make money no matter what. If you just
Yeah.
people are gonna watch, even if it's bad, people are gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna make money.
Crazy. I mean, Kai Cenat is like the only streamer that I see actually seriously getting
Bro,
into it.
No, Kai that's an anomaly of a fucking streamer, bro.
I know.
Yeah, but I mean, like, what, he was in Good Burger 2, and now they're saying that he met with the Wayans brothers, and he's gonna be in Scary Movie 6 or something. So he's doing it right, because I think
he's doing real good.
you have to find a way to, like, whatever you start out as a content creator, a streamer, whatever it is, right? Instagram model. You have to find a way to transcend that, or else you're gonna, like, I don't know, you lose momentum, and you got to break out of that bubble to be considered like somebody with staying power. Like, now you're like an actual like celebrity. That's what I'm trying to get to, the point where like I'm not only seen as a content creator, because I mean,
An actor.
An actor, director, writer, whatever it is, just a filmmaker in general. I like all the creative aspects of it. So I mean, I thanks, man. I can't say anything yet, but I mean, we got at least one big name that we're talking to for this film. If that works out, it's definitely going to be like a Deadline article and stuff. So then it might actually be taken seriously.
TikTok verified?
I'm not saying anything, because if it falls through, if it falls through, I'll look like an idiot.
Leak it right now, buddy. Leak it and ruin the opportunity.
Yeah.
Cool,
anyways,
sure.
I guess we should move on. We have these Patreon questions to answer. So Nikki says, what are your guys' top 3 holidays? And why did you pick these holidays? And do you have any memories from these holidays that you remember? Damn, Nikki, a 3-parter.
That was a triple-decker question.
Yeah. I guess I'll go first. Christmas is definitely number 1. Christmas, yeah. I like Halloween. And then the third one's tough. I mean, 4th of July. 4th of July is awesome.
4th of July is cool.
Yeah.
Summer, yeah. And I guess I picked those holidays because I mean, Christmas, obviously everybody's like off school and work. Same thing with 4th of July. Family. Yeah, those are both really like family oriented holidays. Halloween, I just like the vibe of Halloween. And I like that everybody's like into horror movies around that time, all that stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go next, I guess. For me, I'd say Christmas number 1, of course, because family. I love my family. I get to be with my family. Everyone's home. Get to make people happy. I'm a giver. I love making people happy. Second will be probably Thanksgiving too, because another same vibe, family and all that. Everyone's around. Food. I fucking love food. And then actually, you're right, 4th of July. Actually, that's a great pull, because as an adult, I had to go out. I like to party and stuff, and the summer vibes in New Jersey, the Jersey Shore. Every 4th of July, like, we go down there, and it's just like everyone's happy going out. Yeah, bro, I love it, bro. That vibe, that summer vibe in the Jersey Shore, man. Oh man, it's amazing.
So for me, so it's these same as yours. I'm gonna switch Halloween and 4th of July. So that's the 4th of July is my number 2, and it's mainly because I have a lot of memories from 4th of July, where it's just like everything was just like I was at peace, where it was like I'm just having hot dogs and like potato chips, Doritos, and like I remember like they had the Mountain Dew USA. Dude, Mountain Dew USA was so good, bro.
It's good.
And like I remember there was the whole myth of like if you eat and then immediately go swimming, you'll throw up. And I remember it being like, no,
it's not that you'll throw up, you get cramps
or whatever it is, but like
do that.
I don't know, man. But like either way, I always felt like I was like being risky by just being like, screw it, man, I'm gonna go jump in the pool right now, even though I just ate. But like,
I do it all the time, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I was like, oh, I'm built.
I'm built different.
I'm built different. Yeah.
I've never thrown up.
But like. I have a lot of good memories from 4th of July, and of course you also have the fireworks and stuff like that. And I remember there was times where we would go out to like random like empty lots and just light off fireworks, and I'd sneeze like crazy because of all the dust, but it was still awesome.
I've never done that.
I saw the craziest video the other day where this guy in like New York, he was trying to set off a cherry bomb and it like blew his hand up.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah. Well,
I didn't see that.
Was that? Wait, what holiday was that for? It wasn't 4th of July, was it?
I think it was just people being idiots.
He was just wanting to use fireworks.
That was just natural selection.
Bro, but like just literally just like drop the firework. Like how did that even happen?
that's like such a rookie mistake. You don't hold the thing that you're lighting. Like it's
Yeah,
a
like
pyrotechnic. It's gonna
you light it on
explode.
the floor. Light it on the floor. What are you doing? Are you
Yeah.
dumb?
Put it in reverse,
That's a
Terry.
selection.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Oh Lord.
That's a throwback. Funny.
Sorry, Chris. Finish.
I
More holidays, right? Or one more.
No, because I said I was gonna switch Halloween and 4th of July. So Halloween's my number
Yeah.
3, and then Christmas is my number 1 because it's just Christmas.
I agree with that order. I thought of Halloween last, so I don't. Whatever. You get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can move on to the next question. Tommy Slays, if you could change history, what year would you go to and how would you change it? I feel like this question is like every other episode when somebody asks it.
Well, it's worded in different ways.
We were talking before the podcast, and I think my answer legitimately is like I would go back to 2008 and get a house.
Mm.
Yeah,
when
but
it was, like, cheapest.
how old were you in
I imagine.
2008? Like
Doesn't matter. I'm
12?
going back in time. I'm going back as an adult. I got adult money and I can go buy a house.
I'm gonna go back to what year was that? Like 2009 or something, whatever. And get
2008.
Bitcoin. I'm gonna get a bunch
Oh,
of
yeah.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, I think that was Chris's answer, right?
I'm
go
putting,
get
I'm
Bitcoin.
putting,
Well,
putting
that's
$10,000 in Bitcoin.
that's my answer for like if I was gonna change my own life, but this says change history. So how are you gonna change his?
history?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I would I don't know. I was gonna say because I had this conversation with Bobby the other night because I saw that John Candy. They were talking about. You know who John Candy is, Zeusy?
Mm-mm.
He was
No.
Uncle Buck.
Mm-mm.
Trying to think what else is he in that. It would be like a. I mean, he was in Home Alone. He was like the guy who helps the mom get
Oh, I know
back in
John Candy.
time. Yeah. I can't remember how he died. I think it was like a drug-induced heart attack. So I think I would find him and be like, "Yo, bro, take it easy tonight, all right? Let's." Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's
because
just relax, bro.
Robin Williams was another one that I thought of, like saving him, but he took his own life, so that was his choice, you know. But John Candy,
Yeah.
I think he was just having too much fun.
Just enjoying himself.
Yeah, I would save
How-
him.
How far can I go?
Yeah.
Can I like go
Caveman
kick
days?
Can I like kick baby Hitler?
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah.
Can I like go beat up baby Hitler?
Yeah. No, you're allowed to do that. Is that your answer? You want to go kick baby Hitler? I support it.
If it's changing history, like for everybody, for the world,
Yeah. That's,
probably.
yeah. I think that's fine. I don't know. I think maybe
Very obvious answer.
I think I would pull the good old 11-23-63 move and stop JFK from being assassinated.
But you saw the show. That doesn't lead to
Yeah.
anything
Okay.
good.
Dude, did you read the book? Did you read the
It leads
book?
to nuclear
'Cause,
war.
Dude,
I read the book or read
I
the show.
think
or see the show.
I think it's such BS because in the book, the reason why all that crap happens is because the freaking time police are like, you can't do that, it's not allowed. And then like some dude shows up with like a card in his freaking jacket and it turns red and he's all like, oh yeah, you can't mess with the timeline, it has to happen this way because we said so. And it's like, so what you're saying is you guys are influencing the timeline. It's so dumb. I think genuinely it either that or I would did you guys know that Big Bird was going to be on the Challenger and then they ended up not doing it?
Wait, Big
Man,
Bird?
there would
Big
have
Bird.
been feathers everywhere.
So if JFK is not an option, then I'm putting Big Bird on the Challenger.
Like Dodge. Wait. The challenge. Wait, the Challenger has like the space.
The rocket
space
exploded.
The thing that blew
rocket.
up, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wait, what? Big Bird was gonna kill me?
Yeah.
Why do you want to kill Big Bird? What did Big Bird do to you, man? I love you.
Feathers everywhere.
Because okay, what I want to know is how do they explain that? What do they do? How like they have to acknowledge that Big Bird died on the Challenger. So like, what happens afterwards?
If it wasn't like an actual tragedy, I would be making so many jokes right now. But that's fucked. That one teacher died. That was so sad.
That is very sad, bro. How about that? Yeah, like on Sesame
Well,
Street, what
so-
are they gonna do?
Here's the thing. So Big Bird. Big Bird was going to take the place of the teacher. The teacher took the place of Big Bird.
Oh.
So the teacher
That's
was
right. Yeah.
yeah. So and the only reason why Big Bird didn't go is because they couldn't make it so that his suit would work with like the astronaut suit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Big Bird got loaded that night. You know that for sure.
yeah,
Man.
dude.
Like I dodged a bullet. That's like people who said, like, oh, I was supposed to be on one of the 9/11 planes or something.
That's actually dodging a bullet. Like,
Well,
that's
Seth
That's crazy.
MacFarlane was gonna be in one of the towers, wasn't he?
There's so many stories like that. Yeah.
It's actually crazy. Wow.
Yeah, but that's my
I think
answer.
Mark Wahlberg. There was something with him. He was supposed to be on one of those planes or something.
Dang, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of celebrity stories like that. Super Dude 01 says, "What's your favorite Christmas movie?" Mine's Jingle All the Way.
Elf. For sure. Elf, no
Ooh.
question. I love Elf.
Probably Home Alone. I know that's really lame, but I love Home Alone.
Home Alone's great. Yeah.
I mean, it's a great movie, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a favorite for a reason, you know?
Either that
But I like
or
Home Alone 2 almost as much. So it's
I like
like
Home Alone 2 better.
A Christmas Story is pretty good as well.
I thought about A Christmas Story. That's very quotable.
Fragile.
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 Fragile. Must
I've
be
never seen- I've
Italian.
never seen it, I don't think. I don't think I've seen A Christmas Story.
You got to. I
Dang.
mean, I don't know if they still do it, but I remember every year I think it was like TBS or something like that. They would literally do like a 24-hour marathon of A Christmas Story. That's like all they
Wow.
show. For
Yeah,
24 hours.
you ever heard the
Christmas Eve.
phrase, "Yeah, you'll shoot your eye out, kid"?
Yeah, just shoot your eye out, kid.
Yeah, I have heard that, yeah.
Yeah, that's from
Yeah.
that movie. Yeah.
He just,
Okay, okay.
Everybody keeps asking him what he wants for Christmas, and he's like, "I want a
Red
something,
Ryder
something,
BB
Red
gun."
Ryder BB gun," and they're just like, "Just shoot your eye out, kid."
Yeah, and
I
yeah.
have heard that. I have heard that.
No,
Okay, okay.
it's a drink your Ovaltine is.
Yeah. Funny commercial.
Okay.
He's like
I've
tuning
seen
into
that.
this radio show thing, and they keep giving like, what was it
Codes.
over? Yeah, like every night they give him a code or something like that to like decipher, and then he finally gets the last one, and it's just a commercial. It's like drink your Ovaltine, the like shitty chocolate milk water or whatever the hell it was. He's like, "That's a commercial,"
Oh, that poor ad.
and he just throws it away.
Okay, yeah, I definitely have to check that out. I'll probably watch that during the season because I always watch movies with my family.
Yeah, it's a good one. Dude, the
Definitely check that out.
sequel was actually decent too, where he's like an adult.
Mm.
That's like super recent. A Christmas Story Christmas, I think is what it's called. That was surprisingly decent. Anyways, Tyler's last question or questions. What is your favorite Thanksgiving dish and why? Let's start with that one. What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish and why?
Define dish.
Right, you can go first. Anything? I guess anything from
'Cause-
anything.
Dude, I just love rolls. Rolls are so good.
That counts as a dish. That counts. That counts as a dish. Mine's probably baked macaroni and cheese. That's
Ooh.
I like. Oh man,
We never really did macaroni and cheese, did we?
it's so good, bro. I love it.
No,
bro.
not really.
I heard it's common though.
I'm gonna have a real controversial pick here,
Oh,
but I
God.
I like green bean casserole, man. I like
Nah,
it.
that's not bad at all. That's a good pick, actually. I like green bean casserole.
It's good.
Yeah.
Like there's something about that combination of flavors that like that's like the only way I'll willingly eat green beans
See,
from
me,
a
like,
can.
I'm not a vegetable guy, you know. So like, I eat my vegetables, but they're not gonna be like I eat them for health reasons, but they're not gonna be
Yeah.
mine, you know. That
Yeah.
can be my go-to, you know.
Yeah, there's
So-
something about that. The little crunchy onions on top and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that is fire.
That's my
That's a good pull.
And then his second question: what is your favorite part of your gaming setup? Desk, monitors, lights, etc. I mean, I guess I would consider my camera part of my gaming setup because I've used it for streaming, but that's easily my favorite thing is my
Easily?
camera. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Chris?
So the monitor.
Definitely not his camera. Look at that shit.
Yeah, I know this freaking Logitech Brio is a piece of crap.
All kinds of like.
Yeah. Look at the flicker, bro.
It's
Look, you
like-
see it?
What?
Yeah.
It's because you're using like a cheap webcam, huh?
This thing was $200.
$200.
Get your money back, dude. That's crazy.
I got
$200 like 8 years ago, maybe.
it
Like,
was $200 in like 2019, but I had my Best Buy discount, so I think it was like $100 when I got it. But
Still,
it's supposed to be 4K, like
That is not 4K.
yeah, 4,000 pixels maybe, not 4K resolution. That's I think that this thing sucks.
my camera setup's $1,000. So
Damn.
Yeah.
I
No,
bet-
Right off.
That's pretty nuts, bro. I don't even know what camera I have. I have like a Sony 7R or something like that.
Every time I go to mine's a Sony A6400, I think. I don't
Okay.
know. I forget about the numbers, but every time I go to film meetings with like
Yeah.
these producers and people are like, how is your camera quality so good? Mine looks like shit. You know?
That's about it, yeah.
It's like a really
Your camera
good
quality
like,
is really good in
yeah.
Discord too.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, part
I
of
would
it's because
say-
you got nitro, so that helps.
Oh, that helps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you get higher
Like,
resolution for your
I
camera.
didn't know that.
higher
I had no
resolution and
idea.
frame rate. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I think I have Nitro. Oh.
I think it just raises it from 720 to 1080, right? It's like
Either that or it's 1080 to 4K. I'm not sure.
Okay.
whatever.
I would
Anyways.
say for me, my favorite part of my setup is probably my cat tree. She like my cat.
That's
jumps up
fair.
there while I'm streaming.
That's valid.
She'll come up here and like just chill out with me while I'm streaming. I love her so much. It's my little baby.
Yeah, for me it's my monitor, dude, because this thing's 240 hertz. That's the one thing when I was at mom and dad's house this week, where I was like, dude, this frame rate is unbearable. It's 60 hertz TV that I was using at their house, and it was like
Hey,
so hard. This thing's 240 hertz, so it's smooth as butter when I play games, and I can't live without it now, dude. It's just it's not possible. Like everything's so much easier to play with this. So
Speaking of setup, I ordered that new RAM that I told you about finally. So right now I have 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro, and now I have 128. So
Jesus!
432 gigs.
gosh.
I'm gonna be editing a feature film.
Well, so
Like, I need it.
are you still
I
on
actually need it.
Are you still on DDR4 or did you move to DDR5? Okay.
No, it's still DDR4.
I don't know anything about computer parts. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Dang.
Well, like, basically, right now I can have like I don't know, like 40 tabs open, and with this new RAM, I can have like 1,000.
Yeah,
I'm not-
so-
I'm not gonna-
It's for like when you're editing a film, since it's like the footage I was using for that stolen G Fuel one that I edited completely by myself. That was like 6K footage. And so even when I like downscaled it to 1080p, like you scroll over on the timeline and it just like starts buffering and like you hear your computer like it's trying to move so many assets and stuff. So having 4 times the RAM is going to help a lot. And then I want to upgrade my monitor because I'm still using the same monitor that I got when you were working at Best Buy. It's 240 hertz, 1080p.
Oh, the Acer.
I found one. Yeah, no, it's Predator. Is that Acer?
Yeah, it's Acer Predator. Yeah.
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make that my secondary monitor because I have this like cheap like $80 Acer that I got that's
Yeah.
60 hertz. I want to get this one. I think it's like $500, and it's 4K 100 and I think it's 120 hertz. But then you hit a button and it switches to 1080p 360 hertz.
I support that.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's
as hell.
pretty
Mine
dope, right?
is ass. My monitor sucks. I'm gonna be honest. It's
360 is ridiculous. I don't even think you
Yeah.
could note it. Like
That's a
240 to
lot,
360, you
bro.
probably can't even see. But
Mine is 144, bro. 1080p 144.
That's
I
that's
feel
not
like
bad
144
though.
is all you need. That's really all you need. Anything more than that is just like overkill.
So
I've had this for like 3 years now.
yeah, I think I remember when I got mine. It was I got all pissed off because when I ordered it, it was the website said it was like $300, and it specifically said 240 hertz, and then I ordered it, shows up, and it was 120. And I was
Oh.
like, what the heck? And we had this huge thing where we had to basically be like, yeah, your website said 240. And they're like, no, it says it's 120. If you scroll all the way to
They
it's
changed
just-
it.
yeah, it's like in the fine print it said 120, but the actual
No.
imagery said 240. And I was like, you guys are scammers, bro. I was like, you guys get out of here, man. So
That's annoying. Yeah, that's very
Yeah.
annoying. Bro got scammed.
But
So,
I remember when 4K 120 hertz, that shit used to be like $2,000.
oh
Remember
yeah,
that?
dude.
Oh,
pandemic,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, see,
The
my
fact that it's 500 now is crazy.
my monitor when I got it was like $500, and now I think it's like 200. Like the prices have gone down significantly.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a
Yeah,
new
the
one soon.
technology's there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a new one soon, a good one, because literally this one's like actually falling apart.
Well, do you only have one?
It's so bulky though.
No, I have 3.
Okay.
Just
Like
the main
this
one.
this 1080p 240 hertz monitor. This shit weighs like 20 pounds. It's so
Damn.
bulky. Yeah.
It's like a TV.
Well, so do you
Literally.
what you do 27 inches for all of them, or is only one of them 27 inches?
All mine are
I
27
think
inches too.
yeah, I think they're both 27 and a half or whatever.
Okay, mine are
I have
24.
I have three
And I
27
mean,
inches.
I see people have that giant curved one, and I'm
The
like,
long
bro,
one?
that's fucking
Dude,
wild.
so at work they have a lot of those curved ones and that are like the widescreens, and they're nice for productivity. But if you're just like,
I mean, for an
Love the
FPS,
game.
it's like it's almost like real life peripheral, so that's kind of
Like,
cool.
yeah,
like looking back and forth.
yeah, but like I feel like that's gotta be distracting, dude. Like you could see something.
I think it's immersive.
Yeah, it's
For-
probably not ideal for competitive, but it probably is fun as fuck to play on.
I
May-
just don't have the room for a monitor that big.
maybe for
I
like
would
an
only be able to have one
RPG.
monitor.
Like if you're playing like Fallout or Skyrim or something like that, probably be nice. But for like an
Ooh.
FPS, I feel like that's probably not a good idea.
Like a dedicated gaming setup, that would be dope.
Dude, they have those like
Ooh,
scorpion
let's see.
chairs. Have you seen those? Where it's
Yeah,
like
where you,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
in those ones where it's like moving around and shit.
yeah.
That's so cool, bro. That's so cool, bro. Oh, I want one of those so bad. That's so cool.
360 no scope in that thing.
God, I
You're
wish I
like-
was rich.
Yeah, man. One day, man. One day, man.
One day. Oh, man.
Anyways, I guess we can brush on some weekly Black Ops 6 talk. I'm guessing Zeusy doesn't play Black Ops 6.
A little
So,
bit. I'm
A little bit.
like first prestige.
Oh,
I'm almost third prestige. I'm like level 47, second prestige. I think Chris is almost a sixth, right?
yeah. I'm,
No life
I'm like
net.
51, level 51 or something like that, I think.
Is that like mostly zombies gameplay?
So for the first like 30 to 35 levels, I do zombies. Yeah. And then after that, I just try and do multiplayer. And then occasionally some zombies in there.
So
Yeah, I don't know. It's alright to me.
It's
It's
all
what?
right.
No, it's a good game, but I've like burnt out of Call of Duty because I used to only play it like.
Oh, that's fair.
I barely played the last one. I think it literally said the last time I played it was like December. You know what I mean? When I started, I was like, oh yeah, I definitely abandoned that one right away. I think it's I've said before, and it seems like the consensus is pretty similar, but it's like the best Call of Duty since Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
Think
people
so?
say. That's what the consensus is. Yeah.
For me, I would say I enjoy it equally as much as in 2019. I like 2019 a lot. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
fair.
I
is
enjoyed
fair.
2019 a lot, bro. That game was fun.
Just not having riot shields though is like such a
Hey,
plus.
I'm
I
gonna be
hate riot
honest.
shields.
Yeah.
I used to run around riot shields and throw knives, buddy, all the time.
You were the problem.
Because like I
You
can
can't beat them, join them.
Like, I used to sweat all the time, but then like after like 5 hours of sweating, bro, you know, I'm like, all right, I'm bored. I'm pulling out a riot shield, you know,
What?
riot shield knife.
This game has a different problem. So everyone just throws smokes and uses thermals.
Oh my god,
That's it, dude. I hate it so
bro,
much.
it's so annoying. I'm running around blind and freaking and counter UAVs. Oh my gosh. Oh my
Yeah,
God, I'll
it's
never do that.
like the mini maps at the top left in like
Bro.
I'll be playing hardcore, so I don't have the mini map at all, and then someone uses a UAV, and I'm like, oh, that's nice, and it's just
Yeah.
static, and I'm like, oh,
I know that somebody's counter UAVing you right now.
Never have a UAV in that game, bro. Like, bro, I mean, never have my map. Like, come on, bro, please.
so dumb.
I will say that Warzone is like dead to me. I really do not care about Warzone.
Me neither. Yeah, me neither.
Well,
I hope it goes away so that they can put more resources towards the actual game because I hate it.
Multiplayer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the freaking community event that they're doing right now, there was a perk that they were saying they were gonna add
Yeah,
in,
I-
and then it's
I was
only
so
for
hyped,
Warzone.
And then it's only Warzone. I'm like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
Like, so something I'll never use. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, I used to be a Warzone pro back in 2019, man. Back in the good old days.
Well,
Can't do it anymore.
I competed in competitions that I had no business being in because
You were
of
just
the.
there.
oh, I remember that.
Bro, it's
Yeah,
like,
they're
he's a
like-
creator.
I was like, why is this guy even here? Like, he has 800 viewers. Fucking like bottom of the leaderboard.
Danny Dorito 23.
All these people are just sweating their asses off for these prizes, and I'm just here, just to be here.
Yeah, I lucky missed
Yeah.
those days, man. Those are the good days, man, of Call of Duty for me. Actually, the good days were the real old Call of Duties, but I mean, like, as a streamer,
There was something very
Yeah, yeah.
special about that time during.
it was amazing, bro.
Yeah. I see a lot
Everybody was
of
playing it.
I see a lot of old clips from the OG Warzone where it's just like stupid things of like somebody throwing a trophy system on top of their car and then driving
It
around so
was
they don't have to
so
throw grenades.
simple, man. It was so
Yeah,
simple. Now it's so like there's too much loot. There's all these perks now, and
it's
there's
so
points
sweaty
from 4
too.
different
It's
games.
sweaty,
And
bro. I get on Warzone and I have to literally try, or like I have to try like I'm in a comp tournament, or so I just don't have fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
there's people who literally like they're playing on their Xbox One they got for Christmas like 8 years ago, and like that's all
Yeah,
they do
Yeah.
because they don't have a job. They're just playing a free game because they're
they're just
living off
chilling.
welfare or some shit.
Yeah, they're just chilling.
No way.
To Xbox One with the external power supply and everything. Jesus,
Yeah,
dude.
Rocket
crazy.
Engine PS4.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we can move on from Black Ops 6. When is Reloaded? That's in like a week, isn't it?
December 6th.
I think it's December 5th is when the zombies map comes out.
I'm excited for the new zombies map. The
So-
teasers they've been giving for it look cool. Like
Yeah.
it looks
I'm
very
excited. I'm
Resident
very
Evil.
excited.
But I'm waiting for a freaking gameplay trailer, man, because I want to see what the new perk is.
It's coming.
I'm
coming.
impatient,
Yeah.
man. I'm impatient.
I know
I
you
need
are.
it now. Now.
Wait, do you guys play Fortnite?
I used to. I don't anymore. I got tired of it.
So
OG
are-
season's coming out December
are-
6th.
Are
I
you
get too tempted to spend money on skins.
I can't wait. I just bought Ice
seriously?
Spice.
Dude,
I just bought Ice Spice last week.
I'm a pop culture nerd.
So you
man. I
bought
got the
Ice
Robo-
Spice?
Ice Spice. Yeah, Jordy is killing it with the skins videos. Like
Yeah, I love Jordy, bro. He's that's his bread and
not
butter,
even
bro.
a fart. And then there's a fart and he blows up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his bread and butter, bro. Stupid, like little stupid shit that he can, like,
Dude, how did
Make
you come
fun.
up with
He's good
that
at that.
stuff, man? I don't
I
get
don't
it.
think I could cover myself in ninja blue face paint. Like that's dedication.
I couldn't do it. I don't know how he does it. It's funny.
Yeah, I gotta catch up with him. I still talk to him every once in a while. And
He's a great guy, bro.
Ben was almost on here with us, but
Oh,
next
that would
week.
fire, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well,
Episode
well,
100.
75.
You
episode
think 75? Really?
Get both of them on at the same time. man.
Wow. I'm down.
Anyways, last big topic, because I know Zeusy's a big cat guy. I used to not like cats, but we got one. He's a tuxedo cat. He's like the coolest cat
Really?
ever.
What's
yeah.
his name?
Sparky, that was the name he had.
Sparky.
Yeah. But I think cats are hated more than they deserve for sure. I think
Yeah,
they get
bro,
way
I
more
like
hate
that.
than they deserve. But dogs are really cool too, just in a different way.
Yeah, I like them both. I like them both.
How many cats do you have?
I have 3 cats. I have Luna, Nala, and Blakey.
Any more than 3, and it starts to get weird, man.
Yeah.
Any more than 3, that's like the hard
Then I'm
limit.
the crazy cat. Then I'm the crazy cat dude.
Yeah, cat farmer.
I was
Yeah,
I was
really.
listening to I think I mentioned to you, Chris, that Mike Rowe was on Joe Rogan, the guy who
Yeah.
used to do the Dirty Job show, and he was talking about how they talked to this lady who had like 38 cats, and then they talked to like a doctor, and they were saying that there's something that happens where like either people ingest cat poop and there's this parasite
Yeah.
that for some reason it's like the part of your brain that goes, yeah, more than 3 cats is too much. They
It
go
just ruins
from
it.
having 3 to like 40 cats. Like something in your brain just
I
changes.
think it's called toxic plasmosis or something like that.
It has something to do with
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I think it's called
I mean,
that. I don't know. It's kind
They
of nuts.
say, people who have toxic plasmosis are more risky. They said that they found a trend in like motorcycle accidents that usually the motorcycle riders have it. It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy. So
It's actually nuts. What the heck? I wonder
It-
if
it
I have
makes-
that.
it makes
Bro.
rats attracted to the scent of cat urine. So like, if you ever see those videos where
Whoa.
the rat comes over and is like, and the cat's like, "Yo, what the fuck? Get away from me!" It's just like the rat's like in heat.
Yo, what's going on?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah,
The
bro, I
party's
love
here.
cats. I feel like the people that hate cats haven't had like a nice experience with like a nice
100%.
loving cat. Because a loving
Yeah.
cat, bro, they're so loving, bro. Like my cat, she like cuddles with me, bro, and like purrs,
Yeah.
and never scratches me, never, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely depends on the cat because we had a cat growing up until I think I was like 6 or 7. That cat was never in sight. It
What,
was always under the
Lucky?
bed.
Hiding.
Smoky.
Smokey. Ah, okay.
I don't think you
He's
even
a
remember
hider.
because you were like 1.
Yeah.
What's
when,
up? Yeah, he was just
Smokey's a
always
hider.
gone. You would never see his ass.
I've had a cat like
Um,
that before.
Yeah, those cats suck. But if you have a cat that's like super friendly and always wants to cuddle and stuff like that, they're awesome.
They're amazing. They're amazing, bro.
Yeah,
I love them. They're
because
clean too.
it's almost like having a dog, except they take care of their. You don't have to take them out to shit and piss. You know,
Super clean, yeah, just like a dog, but they're super clean.
you don't have to bathe them.
Exactly.
They literally
they're so
recommend
clean,
you
bro.
don't.
They're so
So-
clean, bro.
What?
Yeah,
my
you
cats-
don't
my
clean
cats are
them?
so clean.
cats are the shit, man.
Nah.
They're a way easier pet to like deal with.
They groom themselves every day, bro.
Yeah,
Every
but
single day.
I mean, if I lick myself every single day, doesn't mean I'm clean.
Well, because you have your saliva and your tongue and everything
Yeah,
like that is
it's
different.
different.
Their tongue is like a brush.
Yeah,
Bro,
but like,
my cat literally smells like baby powder, bro. I don't bathe her, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand because I do not bathe her and she smells like baby powder.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the dog is like shitting on himself.
Oh
It just-
yeah, rolling around in mud and shit. Just
dude,
Dogs are awesome, but they are so much work,
Dude,
man.
like little kids.
yeah, well,
Literally.
that's the thing. So Fenway, that dog, freaking, when we first got him, he would like always step in his own pee, like all the time.
Oh, I never
And
track it.
yeah, he'd walk in, and it's like, dude, you just smell like you just rolled around in your own pee for the past like 30 minutes.
Oh,
We
that
have one of
dog-
those self-cleaning litter boxes too, so you don't even have to deal with that shit. You
Litter
just
robot,
take
we
it
have
out,
one
like,
of those.
every 3 weeks, we just take out this tray, swap it
It's
out
so
with a new
beautiful.
one.
It's
So
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 beautiful, bro.
easy.
Yeah.
But
I
you
love
got to be
cats.
careful though. When I saw one of those Timu ones was killing cats. Did you
I
see
did,
that
yeah,
shit?
I did see that, yeah.
The giant circular one that looks like a dryer. Like apparently cats were getting stuck in them and it was just killing them.
Yeah,
Suffocating their
what?
asses.
Well, so
They
Bro, if that
rotate them to the
happens, bro,
bottom and the sand would cover them and then they can't breathe.
yeah.
Bro, if that happens, I'm a multimillionaire because I will be in depression in distress for years. That happened to me, bro. What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Wow. That sucks.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I feel like those
bizarre.
machines are cool, but I wouldn't want that to happen. That's freaking awful.
Hell no, never, bro.
But yeah, if somebody was like, I travel a lot, this and that, yeah, a cat is like
Well,
definitely the move to go. Dogs, you can't leave them for like more than a day or two, or else you got to put them in a hotel.
Did you ever hear the thing about there was somebody who brought their dog to like PetSmart to get groomed and they got stuck in the machine and died? Did you ever hear about that?
Not surprised though.
Dude.
That's insane.
Could you imagine like dropping your dog off, you go run some errands, and then you get a text, yeah, your dog's dead. Like what happened? You know, like
Your dog died. I'm sorry.
yeah,
That's-
like
Yeah, that sucks.
That's
Yeah.
horrible.
Dude, dogs are expensive too. Cats,
Yeah.
like this cat, literally, like this family had him for like almost 3 years, and the only reason they had to give the cat up is because they were moving out of the country and they couldn't take it with them.
Oh.
And so we got this cat that was just like it got so much love as a kitten that it's just
That's
awesome.
good. Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. I'm glad he got a good home. Cause it sucks like seeing a cat or like a dog or whatever, like giving
Not
away
only
to a
that-
bad home.
Yeah, not only that, I mean, what like depending on the size of the dog, like you'll be lucky if you get like 12 years out of them. With a cat, they live
Yeah.
like 18 to 20 years or some shit.
Jesus, really?
Bro, I have
Yeah.
a cat. I got my sophomore year in high school when I was 13 or 14 years old, and I'm 27 now, and he's fully healthy, living life, chilling, bro. And we got him when he was already 1, so he's like 14 years
Yeah.
old right now.
They live
He's
like
kinda
twice as long as dogs.
He's like Bobby, bro.
Crazy.
Blake is a trooper. He's like a war veteran, bro. He's like fucking. He goes outside, he fights other cats, and he like comes back in the house and like, yo, what's up?
I mean, I think the bigger the dog, the shorter the lifespan. I mean, people spend,
Yeah.
like $5,000 on this giant ass Great Dane and it lives like 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
meanwhile,
Crazy.
the last thing you want is for the freaking chihuahuas to live a very long time, but those things last
Chihuahuas,
20
yeah.
years, bro.
Chihuahuas
Bro.
live 20 years, but by
Like-
the end, they're blind, they can't smell, they're
Tongue in their
delusional,
mouth, they're like,
pissing everywhere.
they're like
I think at that point, it's like, you gotta put them down.
yeah.
It's like,
They don't even know they exist at that point. They're just there.
like a
Like they-
vegetable.
Yeah, it's just like a vessel, just like a body. Yeah, for sure.
No idea what's going on.
like the dude from Breaking Bad, he's all pressing the bell and everything.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I love cats, bro. They're like my cat. I love everything in the world, bro. I love her so much.
Yeah.
When I goes up here, that's my little baby.
Yeah, I would say I went from like pretty strongly disliking cats to liking them. Pretty much, I would say as equally as dogs.
Yeah, they're both equal to me for sure.
Yeah, both got pros and cons, but
I'm still team dogs.
I'm telling you though, if you got a cat, you would totally change your mind, man. It's so easy as a single person to have a cat. Like,
They're so nice.
it's like all the pros of having a dog without like all the maintenance. The only thing, like, dude, this cat, like, literally, like, I've seen several times now where like the mailman drops something off by the door, and the cat like hisses at the door, and I'm like, oh shit, somebody's there.
Freaking guard cat.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably the only downside is like, you know, a dog will like let you know when somebody's trying to break in and steal your shit, and a cat might just hide. But
yeah, you'll hear.
How often you can get your shit broken into, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Depends on where you live, but anyways, to end to end each episode, we usually give like a recommendation of some sort. It can be a video game, a YouTube channel, whatever you want. Like you could recommend.
You recommend something?
Each one of us does, yeah. So
Okay.
Chris and I will give ours while you think of something if you want. I saw Gladiator 2 and I saw Wicked, and I thought they were like when Oppenheimer and Barbie came out, I liked Oppenheimer like 10 times more than Barbie. I feel like Gladiator 2 and Wicked are like equally as good. So definitely recommend either one of those. And go watch Pollo Loco again.
Well,
Or almost 200,000 views.
I'm watching it for sure again. I might go watch in the gym. Go to the gym right now.
Yeah, let me know what you think. I would love to hear your thoughts, man. Yeah, go for it, Chris.
So since we talked about, I was gonna recommend something else, but I'll save that for next week. Since we were talking about it, I'm gonna recommend A Christmas Story because that movie is a classic, and if you have not seen it, what are you doing? I'm talking to you, Zeusy. But like there's so many things from that movie where it's like little tidbits that are still stuck in my head from when I saw it like a long time ago, and like
Timeless.
yeah, like that stuff still holds up, and I don't know. I think that's like probably one of the best examples of a Christmas movie you could possibly have, because you have all those like those Hallmark Christmas movies, and it's like
ones that are just booty cheeks.
Yeah, it's like barely even about Christmas, right?
Yeah.
This is about Christmas. It's
Literally Christmas.
it's yeah, and it's like it sums up the feeling that you get during that time of year so well. So
Okay.
go watch A Christmas Story.
Yeah, I out of curiosity, I looked it up. That movie had a $3.3 million budget, and it made just over 20 million. So I mean, it was successful.
Oh my gosh.
It was successful, but it definitely seems like it became like a classic because, you know, people would just watch it around Christmas time, and that never stopped.
Yeah.
Like to this day, people are like, "Oh, I have to watch it on Christmas Eve." That's like part of their tradition.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy.
Me personally, you gotta have some nerd viewers, right? You guys are nerds, right? Some of you guys.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, you guys, listen. If you guys haven't heard of old school RuneScape leagues, just came out. It's like RuneScape, but like a private server where like all the XP is higher, all the drop rates are higher, all that. You know, I'm a nerd. I'm a super nerd, like extreme nerd. So if you haven't checked that out, you should go check out RuneScape leagues, bro. It's pretty fun.
Nice.
Free time. Got something to do in your free time. Check it out, bro. Pretty fun.
I respect that.
Is RuneScape free?
It's free, but the free version kind of stinks. So like, it's like $10 a month if you want to really play it. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's really worth it.
Deej,
That's a really fun grindy game.
Yeah, you used to play it a lot when you were younger.
Yeah, but I feel like I played it mostly because my friends did, and I was just trying to fit in. I didn't really ever like get into it.
Well, because I remember I wanted to play it one time, and you're like, no, don't touch my character, and I was like, what the hell? I was like, it looks like a cool game.
Yeah, no, I don't. It would be the same way if you hopped on my Call of Duty account. I'd be like, fuck off, man, don't touch my shit.
Yeah, but you didn't even care about the game that much, man. Oh, whatever, man. But I always.
Sorry, little sister. Go. Get right out later. I'll give you like 50 minutes.
Okay.
Sorry, little sister.
We're wrapping up right now, so.
But yeah, I think RuneScape's I think a game that everybody should try at least once. So I completely agree with that recommendation.
Bro, it just got so dark because a cloud just went over the sun.
Really? Oh,
it's like it just.
Oh Jesus!
Oh wow!
Let there be light.
Oh, the lighting just changed.
It's a small cloud.
It's nighttime here. It's pitch dark here.
Dang, really?
It's already dark.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's already dark. Sun's down.
All
nuts.
right. Well, thank you for being on, Zeusy. It was
Of course,
great
thanks for
catching up
having
with
me,
you.
man. Thanks for
Yeah.
having me, man. I fucking appreciate you guys, man.
We'd love to have you again sometime. So
For sure, man. Yo, tell
Yeah,
the
man.
Jammins.
yeah, that would be a really fun episode. I think we're gonna have him on next week.
All right, I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna talk to him. Make sure he locks in. All right,
Hell yeah.
because that man is always busy doing gifts.
I heard he's killing it over there on Kick. That's what Chris was saying.
He was for a while, but now I don't know what he does. He has like he makes gifts.
Well,
He has like a billion.
You make
views
money
on
doing that?
I don't know. I don't know how Ben makes money. You gotta.
I feel like if there's a way to make money doing it, he's definitely making money.
Ask Ben. You gotta have to ask him. I don't know how that man makes money. If I'm in Ben's shoes, I'm broke.
So
I see his gifts in the most random places, man, and I'm like, these people have no idea the talented presence their gift is presenting.
Yeah, bro. You gotta talk to him about that, bro. I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
it says he's verified on
Yeah,
Kick.
he was on there for a while. He just hasn't been like if he wants to stream, he can boot up the streaming, does well, but he just doesn't.
He was streaming recently. It says he was streaming 19 hours ago. I swear to God, he had 800 viewers last time I saw him stream.
I would not. I really hope he did because he deserves it.
If he had 800 viewers, he might have been on front page. Which he gets on front page.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
He puts so much effort into his streams, man.
I want to go to his setup. He has a whole green screen room set up. Actually, no. Let me not praise Ben. You suck, Ben. You suck. You suck, brother. Like, you suck. All right. All right, but yeah, I do appreciate you guys having me though. It was fun.
Yeah. You want to tell people where they can follow you?
Twitch.tv/Zeusy, not Zeusy. Zeusy. Everyone spells my name wrong. Bro, one time I gave Kai subs in front of 200,000 people. I gave him 10 subs, and he Googled my name, and he spelled it wrong.
Oh,
He clicked on the wrong Instagram. He said,
No.
"Who is this? This is you?" Oh man, I was sad.
damn,
Anyways,
that's unfortunate.
Don't spell my name wrong. Zeusy. YouTube Zeusy AF. And yeah, all that good stuff. I'm still sad about that.
Sorry to hear that.
That sucks, man.
Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Get you some G Fuel, get you some Fit Butters. Join us on Patreon. It's always fun in there. And see you next week.
Hop on Fortnite.
See you later.